Hello, my name is Hans Zollner. I'm a German Jesuit and the president of the Center for Child Protection at the Pontifical Gregorian University in Rome. I'm very appreciative to be able to address you all at this symposium, Faith and Flourishing, organized by Harvard University. When considering the role that faith communities have in bringing about healing from and prevention of sexual abuse, my travels to about 70 countries on all continents have largely influenced my belief that these communities, faith communities, can, in fact, have a major impact on the greater communities they serve. They can offer safety for those who are vulnerable and at risk of being abused, and offer a shelter for those in need. In all countries I've been, I've seen that both faith leaders and those who are involved as boots on the ground are quite sensitive to this reality of abuse and are quite aware of the risks to youth and other vulnerable people. Faith communities have a strong sense of awareness that they should work hard to create safe spaces for all. People of all religions express that their faith plays a vital part in their daily life and value systems, so this deep faith can actually work as a motivator to keep others safe. Furthermore, faith institutions can offer services like education on prevention, intervention, and safeguarding in general. The academic contribution we can make working together across various religious sectors can be much more productive and thorough than if we were to each act alone. We need to establish a common understanding of how we can collaborate and even educate professionals like psychologists, teachers, medical personnel, and religious leaders, all the way up to those working for companies, governments, and NGOs. On so many levels, it is necessary that individuals are able to recognize signs of abuse, know how to intervene and report abuse, and how to help survivors who belong to our communities. By listening to those who have been hurt so grievously, we begin to understand better why it is so important for faith communities to step up and acknowledge the harm that has been done in their midst. Faith communities can offer individuals resources to help them heal from abuse as well, shall they seek it. We know that in some countries the issue of abuse has only yet begun to be addressed, whereas in other countries the awareness has been ongoing for decades. Those cultures which have just begun or have yet to begin addressing sexual abuse can certainly learn much from others, from other cultures, religions, and governments on how to intervene, prevent, and deal with abuse as it comes to the fore. Utilizing materials and instruments produced in many languages around the world from different faith communities, institutions, is of exponential help to the common cause of educating on the topic of abuse and of creating a safe space for children and other vulnerable people. Faith is something that is found in the hearts of many, whether a school teacher or the leader of a country, and that faith serves as a guide to protecting others. Whether a teacher simply looking after and guarding children on school grounds, or a president making policies which address abuse in their country, his or her faith most certainly influences their stance on this topic and their perspective on the seriousness. Religions can come together in the fight of sexual abuse of men, women, and children. I've seen this here in Rome in 2017, when the Congress on Child Dignity in the Digital World was held. People of all faiths came to exchange their own perspectives on this topic, and it was, in my opinion, a major step in the field of child protection and safeguarding. This 3-day Congress here at the Gregorian University helped us to understand that only when we work together, we can have a truly lasting and vast impact. So, what can we do as a community of believers belonging to different faiths? I think this pandemic has shown that there are challenges that are much bigger than any one person, one religion, one country, one profession. By working together from different angles and areas of expertise, we can each bring to the table specialized skills and profound perspectives to understand the roots of abuse and work toward healing. As faith communities, we know how to reach the deepest motivations and inner workings of human beings. Therefore, it is important to instill in others the desire to create safe environments in every aspect of our lives, in our schools, workplaces, places of worship, community centers, and so forth. Together, we are one human race, and I believe that together, there is much we can achieve. Across religions, political affiliations, cultures, and continents, we need to focus on our shared communal values and build on them. Upon these shared communal values, we can build universal bonds, not just for us today, but for future generations. Yes, it is possible. We can look within ourselves and know why it is that we do good for others, without asking anything in return, simply because we care about our fellow human beings. I believe that faith communities can be leaders in this journey toward a safer world. Of course, this journey will be met with resistance and challenges, both within ourselves and our own faith communities, as well as in the world at large. By expressing each one's own limitations and strengths, we can steadily make our way toward a safer world for us, for the children in this world, and for the future. With God's help, there is much we can achieve. That is my hope, and that is our common commitment.